Hi everyone. This is a MH1905 EVB Ubuntu USB activation demo video. In this video, we will show you how to activate USB in MH1905 Ubuntu system. Hardware requirements. For hardware requirements, we require to have a MH1905 EVB with a RS-232 connector and power supply for 12 volts. It is required to have an Ethernet cable to download some new commands. USB drive is required to test MH1905 EVB's USB port. Hardware connection. For hardware connection, it is required to connect the RS-232 cable on the left bottom corner. The 12-volt power supply will be located on the top right corner of the board. It is required to connect the Ethernet cable to EVB's RJ45 port with a router. For connecting USB port, the ports located between the Ethernet port and the power supply. SecureCRT Setup. In this demo, we will use SecureCRT serial terminal to run MH1905's Ubuntu Linux system. After you had turned on SecureCRT, please make sure your parameters are correct. The parameters for MH1905 will showed in this video. When you had set the parameters correctly, we could start operate the Ubuntu system. Preparation for USB port. For activate a USB port, it is required a few procedures to activate it. Since MH1905's Ubuntu system does not include the USB driver, it is required to install it manually. For showing the difference, we need to first download the lsusb command to check the USB driver. Before installing any new commands, please update all your packages. The update command is sudo apt-get. The downloading command for this lsusb command is sudo apt-get install usbutils. This package includes lsusb command. After the command has installed, it showed lsusb command does not show anything. This means MH1905 does not recognize the USB ports. Due to this result, we need to add an extra command to get USB driver through RS-232. This command is called LRZSZ and this command required to download manually from OS website. Please use the get command to get the file. The full link will show on the description below. For downloading the file from a non-certificate website, it is required to add no check certificate on the command. This will inform MH1905 to download this file without using SSL protocol. After downloading the LRZSZ latest tar file, please extract the file. Please use tar zxvf with the file name to extract the file. Please towards to the extracted file. While we are inside the file, we need to reconfigure the installed file location to usr/local/LRZSZ. After the reconfigure is done, we need to compile and install the file with make commands. The progress takes around a minute. All the required commands and links will be shown on the description below. The installation was successful. We could start installing the USB drivers. Install USB driver. After everything is done, we could type LRZ command to open the transfer window. Please select the transfer window and select the correct files. The file names are musb2.ko and mh1909 usb.ko. Please find the link on the description to get the USB driver files for MH1905. After downloading all the files through RS-232, we need to install both drivers to allow USB port to be active. Typing sudo insmod command with the driver's name, Ubuntu will automatically install those drivers. We could type lsusb command again and it showed the USB ports. This means the USB driver has installed into MH1905. By inserting a USB to MH1905 EVB USB port, it shows the USB has detected the MH1905. Mount USB port. Now, we could start trying to communicate with the USB. Please go back to the root file of MH1905. The steps to communicate with the USB is using mount command to mount the module. This is a user mode Ubuntu and it does not have debug message to know the USB port name. Thus, we need to use ls/dev/sd* to check the port for this USB. After having the name of the USB drive, we could use mount command. By using sudo mount tfat/dev/sda1/mnt, it could mount the USB to /mnt path. Please know the name SDA1 is the name for my USB drive. We could jump to the path /mnt and check the files inside the USB. It showed there are a lot of documents and file inside this USB. It also included a fbtest file for testing MH1905 LCD screen. By going back to root path, we could test the fbtest. Typing sudo mnt/fbtest, it will display the result. It showed the fbtest result image on the LCD display. Unmount and eject USB port. After testing the USB works, we need to properly unmount and eject the USB. This is preventing the USB will not get any damage after unplugging the USB. Firstly, we need to unmount the USB with a mount command. Typing a mount with the USB drive name will unmount the module. After that, we need to eject the USB with eject command. However, MH1905 Ubuntu also don't have eject command. We need to download this command from the internet. Finally, we could use eject command and remove the USB without any issue. By heading back to MNT file, it showed the previous files are gone. It means the USB has removed from MH1905. This video ends here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe our channel.